With Band-in-a-Box 2018, we're introducing the exciting new feature, Video RealTracks. With Video RealTracks, you can create a video of the RealTracks artists playing the progression you entered into Band-in-a-Box. So just like RealTracks, you can type in any chord progression in any key, and the RealTracks artists will play your progression, and when you render a video, you will actually see them playing the progression you entered. And you can control how the final product will look. It can be anything from just a simple single instrument to a single instrument plus notation, which would also have tab for guitars, to a composite video with multiple instruments. There are 6 sets of Video RealTracks. Video RealTracks Set 1, Pop Ballad Band, features an entire band playing a pop country ballad groove. This includes Brent Mason on guitar, both playing a background rhythm part as well as a soloist. There's also Eddie Dunlap pedal steel, Mike Rojas piano, Shannon Forrest drums, and Byron House bass. Set 2, Country Train Beat Band, features the same musicians as Set 1, this time playing a country train beat groove. For Set 3, we have jazz guitar with Oliver Gannon, featuring 4 different jazz grooves, including jazz swing, ballad, bossa, and jazz waltz. Set 4 features pop and country drums with Shannon Forrest, with a wide variety of amazing pop and country grooves. Set 5 is Gypsy Jazz Guitar and Blues Piano, with Mike Rojas Blues Piano, and Quinn Bachon Gypsy Jazz Guitar. And Set 6, Celtic Guitar with Quinn Bachon, playing a variety of Celtic rhythm grooves. I'm going to show you now how to go about working with Video RealTracks. First of all, you can load a style with Video RealTracks. The easiest way to find styles with Video RealTracks is to filter the list, like this. So now I can double-click on any of these to sample them and find one we like. If we look to the new Style Picker Mixer, we can see from the V here and the video in brackets here that this one has 3 Video RealTracks available within the style: piano, pedal steel, and rhythm guitar. This one has 1 Video RealTracks available within the style. And this one has 6 Video RealTracks available within the style. So we could, if we wanted, press Load Song Demo to get a pre-made song, but I want to enter my own song from scratch. So I'll just load the style into a blank song and start entering chords. I'll enter a song in the key of D, F sharp minor, G, A. We'll skip ahead a little bit in the video to where I've finished entering in the chords. And now we just press play to generate the RealTracks parts. So now that we have the generated RealTracks, we can create videos of this performance. Because all of these RealTracks show us having Video RealTracks available, we have a wide variety of options available to us. I'll start with the very simplest, a video of a single instrument, the guitar soloist. There are several ways you can do this. You can right-click on the radio button to select Render Video, or on the mixer, or you can go to the Video button and select Render Video. This is the Generate Video dialog. On the top left, all of the available instruments are listed and are color-coded. On the top right, the same instruments are listed, but with notation beside them, with the same color coding. In the middle here is the video layout area. This is where you can set up how you want your video to look. Right now it's set up for 6 videos stacked on top of each other, and later we'll check out some videos like that. But for this first one, we'll keep it simple and pick 1. Now we can take any of the elements from this top area and drag it to the black area in the middle. So I'll drag the guitar soloist. Now this area is red, which means we can tell at a glance that it's this soloist. There are some video resolution options, but I'll just go with the default largest size. I'll save it as Country Pop Brent Mason Soloist.mp4. This takes several minutes depending on how long the song is and how many RealTracks you're including in the video, so we'll just skip ahead a few minutes. And here is the resulting video. So this is now an MP4 video that we could upload to YouTube if it were our own song or our own progression, as is the case with this song. We could copy it over to an iPad or other tablet, or use it however we wanted. So that was the simplest option, but you can get a bit more complex. For starters, you can set the tempo wherever you like. So if we specifically wanted to learn this guitar part, we might want to slow it down. Maybe I'll set the tempo to 70 beats per minute instead of 85. And now when we go into the Generate Video dialog, since we're specifically concerned with learning, we'd probably want notation and tab. So we'll set this to 2, stacked vertical, and drag the video on top and the notation underneath. You can see now that they're both red, which is the color code for the soloist, but this area now has a note icon, which means this area represents notation. Since that element is wider than the guitar video, there are black bars on either side of this area for the guitar window. This indicates that there will be black areas like that in the final video too. By right-clicking, you have the option of placing the guitar either all the way to the left or right, but I'll keep it in the center. And we'll render this as Country Pop Brent Mason Soloist with notation. And here's that video. And you can see a timeline showing exactly where in the notation you are at any given moment. Now let's go all out and make a video with all of the instruments. We'll pick 3 left, 3 right. Now that I'm adding different instruments, you can see that the shape changes based on the dimensions of the various videos, but it just adjusts the overall size to accommodate the different videos. And I'll render this as Country Pop All Instruments. Now let's try some different RealTracks. Here I've got the same musicians, this time playing a train beat groove. Now whatever you have your mix here set to, that's what ends up in your final video. So say you wanted to learn the pedal steel part without hearing any of the other instruments, except maybe just drums so you have the groove, but a little quieter. Well, set up my mix like that. And now we can render a pedal steel video. If I get to it by right-clicking on the instrument, then the task of dragging the pedal steel into this area is already done for us. So I can just render this right away. And here's the video with the mix we saved. With pedal steel, you can see that it's a composite video done in a bird's eye view style, with the left foot pedals in the upper left corner, the knee levers displayed in the upper center portion, and the right foot volume pedal in the upper right corner. And for drummers, you can make drum-only videos of the amazing Shannon Forest, with a huge variety of grooves available using both sticks and brushes. And in all of them, there's an inset video showing exactly what the kick pedal is doing. Here's a style loaded with jazz guitar comping that has video RealTracks available. So I'll try a different layout with this one. 1 left and 2 right. And I'll put the chord chart in this big area, the guitar in the top right, and the guitar notation in the bottom right. And here's our cool custom result. For a final example, I'm going to show you some other interesting options, specifically geared towards guitarists. The guitar videos we've seen are the student's view. That is, you're looking at the guitarist as if you were in a lesson with them, watching them play. But you can flip the video so it's upside down. So if you imagine yourself playing the guitar looking down at the fretboard, you'd see it upside down. So for some people, they might find this view more intuitive. So that option is available. And as I showed you before, you can set the tempo wherever you like, and the audio and video will be stretched to match the tempo you want. So for example, let's bring this one down to 190 beats per minute. And then let's try another option. For left-handed guitarists, there's an option to render the video inverted, so it's suited to left-hand players. I'm sure you'll have lots of fun exploring all of the possibilities with Video RealTracks.